So I'm starting out on the Caddo Forest trailhead. I think it's a couple miles of trail, and then I'm going to walk by the lakes and Caddo Lake State Park only has about 2 miles of trails, but they are packed full of beauty. Tall pines, small streams, and beautiful stands of cypress trees along the edges of a bayou. So at the top of this giant staircase is a CCC pavilion. So the 30s, so almost 100 years ago. And the CCC was a program in the 1930s to help families that had a financial hardship, and what they did is hire them. Instead of just giving them money, they hired them to build infrastructure in parks and various cities. And even in my hometown, there's a baseball stadium that was built by workers from the CCC. So it was kind of a win-win situation. The public got something of benefit, and the people who needed financial assistance got financial assistance, and they learned a trade in the process. So it was right after the Great Depression that the CCC was started. This is quite a facility, and amazing that it's still here 100 years later. These trees are really tall here. It's really cool. And they're sparse, so it's not like thick forest. I mentioned earlier that the pavilion was built by the CCC. These cabins were also built by the CCC. In fact, 9 cabins in all, and a rec hall. In addition to that, they built roads, trails, a boathouse, picnic sites, and a well house. What a great contribution they made to Caddo State Park. I don't think I've ever been anywhere that had this many bridges in such a small area. And I'm going to take a little detour to go see the CCC cut through, and I'll come back here and finish the trail. Okay, it's a little bit of an incline up to a road, and then I think we go across the road and continue on the cut through. And it's going to take us to the lake. I showed you the cabins earlier that were a project for the CCC, and this rock wall probably was as well. So built almost 100 years ago. Ahead I can see a bridge that goes out to a platform over the water, so we're going to do that. These beautiful trees with the moss hanging off of them. One of the main reasons I wanted to come and hike in actually Louisiana, but we're still in Texas, but it's right on the border, Texas and Louisiana. Caddo State Park. It looks awesome. The moss hanging off. This makes it kind of a dreary look, but it's something I don't get to see every day. It's unique. Okay, this is the entrance to one of the campgrounds that's closed for the winter. So we should have some unobstructed views of everything, but it's just beautiful here. I love those giant trees. They reach forever. If you're enjoying this video, please take a moment and hit the like button. And I have some great videos coming up from the swamps of Louisiana and Texas. If you subscribe, then you'll see those videos in your YouTube feed. Thanks, hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Okay, I'm back, almost back to the CCC cut through, which means I have a little bit of a climb ahead, and then I'll get back on and finish the trail. That was certainly a great diversion, and here we are up the rock steps. Okay, I'm back at where the trails are, and I'm going to finish up the trail, and then I'm going to take a deep look at the big Cypress Bayou, which I think will be a pretty awesome sight. Well, I'm in the picnic area now, and it's just covered with cypress trees with moss on them, right next to the bayou, and we're going to have steak tonight. Final product: steak, baked potato, and grilled onions and peppers. It was a great trip. I'm very glad I came to Caddo State Park. It's beautiful, and I can't wait to come back. It's so peaceful here, I didn't even want to leave, and we actually closed down the park.